CM Punk ate the draw we once thought he was. Well, that's according to Dave Meltzer, because ticket sales for AEW Collision events are reportedly still bad, despite CM Punk's return being confirmed. And it was confirmed on the 31st of May 2023. Tony Cant. He announced slash confirmed that Punk would be returning for the debut of Collision as a featured star. But now here's the big problem. In an update on ticket sales for Collision in Chicago, around 1,000 tickets have been distributed, 8,000 total since Punk's return was confirmed. However, ticket sales for other Collision events have reportedly shown little movement. Dave Meltzer at F4W Online noted the following during Wrestling Observer Radio. Well, before we get into that, so around 1,000 tickets have been distributed, so they've been sold. 8,000 total. Does that mean 1,000 have been sent out, but 8,000 have been sold and they're just 7,000 is getting ready to be sent out? Or does that mean here, with an 8,000 seater stadium and we can only sell it 1,000? Because surely they wouldn't be hyping up the fact they've done that in Chicago, to be honest. But yeah, it's no real surprise that if it is 8,000 have sold it, that it will be in Chicago. Because Punk, I just feel like in Chicago, Illinois, Punk will always sell it. That's just the way it is. But Dave Meltzer does go on to say that they're bad. Punk has been moving tickets in Chicago, but not in the other places, not in Toronto, which is not a good sign because Toronto is one of the great markets in North America. They sold it Forbidden Door on a snap of the fingers. And then for the Collision show, they're still under 2,000 tickets in Scotiabank Arena. I was told ahead of time that Regina and Scatatoon, which is actually a Dynamite, would be very tough because people in Saskatchewan, because they don't get very good weather much, they head out of town and go to the lake and stuff. So hold on, right? He's blaming these tickets not being sold on the fact that people in this region of Canada don't actually get good weather and therefore they're going to go and do something better with their time, right? Now, albeit that's plausible because wrestling, especially Dynamite and AEW, fucking sucks. So if they want to go and bathe in the heat, go to the lake, go fishing, go batter a grizzly bear, that would probably be better than AEW Collision, right? But let's be real. Dave Meltzer hypes this up that it's the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread. And surely if it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, then people wouldn't give a fuck about the lake and all that stuff. Because AEW's got no casual fans. They don't want to sit in the sun. They want to sit with the dimmest light possible in their fucking parents' basement. That's as height as it gets for AEW fans. So see this going to the lake and fishing. They don't know what outdoors is, man. All they know is creaking up the stairs, step by step, putting on a pot noodle, and then going back down those steps to watch AEW. To watch glorified gymnastics in their fucking basement, because that's all they've got. They don't have lakes, they don't have bears, they don't have family and friends to go and fucking enjoy stuff with. No, they could fucking hee-haw. They've just got basements and a dim light, like it's an interrogation. And every fan should be interrogated for actually thinking this fucking shite's good. But anyway, let's go back to the Meltzer quote. They, AEW, really picked a bad time to go to Saskatchewan. Edmonton, a Dynamite taping, will do very well. I've had people in Calgary tell me that it's a little bit struggling for Saturday. With a Saturday night, they should do okay. But Hamilton and Regina are going to be very, very tough. But at 700 tickets for the Collision in Hamilton, I also think part of that is in Canada. They only get Dynamite on television. They don't get Rampage, and there's been no announcements of Collision. Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, Dave Meltzer, passing the book here. It's always excuses with AEW. It really is. If this was WWE, he'd be like, Finney Mac, it's all Vince McMahon. It's the sex scandal. Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, it's their fault. It's not Triple H and his big fucking nose's fault. It's Finney Mac. But here in AEW, it's you gotta blame the regions because they got a bit of nice weather. What is that, man? They got a bit of nice weather. Like, come on, nice weather. Like, if he said here the weather was awful and there was like a snowstorm that was like minus 80 degrees and they weren't going, I'd accept it. But a bit of nice weather, what sort of excuse is that for Dave Meltzer, man? That's very poor. But as you can see in this arena, 994 tickets have moved since the CM Punk announcement. And look at that, man. That's not very good there for AEW's numbers. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave you in this video. Maybe Punk's know the draw we thought he once was. Or maybe people just don't care, man. Because you know what the problem is? Punk is a draw. But they fucked up his first return to wrestling. So what are they going to do in this second one? The one thing that people would care about is him in a feud against the Elite. And we can't get that because the Elite are refusing to work with him because they're a bunch of bloody bellends. So the one thing good that could have come out of all this ain't happening, and we're getting Punk on which essentially is the B show. So yeah, sucks.